Well, BC Transit says it needs more money to improve service in the Greater Victoria region, and as we have shown you, frustration is growing for users, many of them students. They collectively pay $5 million a year for their transit passes, but often find themselves left behind on the curb. The Victoria Transit Commission says that BC Transit needs to explain how it's spending its money before it gets any more. CTV's Louise Hartland follows up.
The UVic bus loop is quiet today. Reading Week gives bus drivers a break from the chaos. This is what it usually looks like. Buses packed with students trying to get to and from campus, something the Student Society says doesn't come easily.
Pass-ups are a massive issue for students, which means having a bus pass you by in the morning that's scheduled to pick you up, which means that a lot of students are coming to classes late or missing them altogether.
After CTV brought the pass-up problem to light earlier this month, BC Transit met with the student societies from UVic and Camosun College.
We really need municipal buy-in if we're going to improve transit services. That was the main message that was come across from BC Transit, is that in order to improve service, we need more funding. So we need more buses on the road.
We're looking to increase transit in the area, so more service would be great. It just needs to be funded. So it would need to be based on the local affordability, so increased fares or increased property taxes locally, and that would be matched through the province.
This is how the Victoria Regional Transit System funding breaks down now. 31.7% of the money comes from the province. Close to a third is raised through fares, and the other third comes from the Transit Commission, 7 members of local governments who get the money from property and fuel taxes. In November, BC Transit recommended the Commission approve a 4% increase to property taxes, with no change in service. But members of the Commission say they are not satisfied BC Transit is spending the money properly.
Well, I'm frustrated, as my colleagues are around the province, that the Crown Corporation is not reflecting the will and needs of the local users and local taxpayers. So I think it's a broken system. I think the CRD should take over governance, and if things don't get better sooner, maybe even the operating of it. I'm just exasperated dealing with the Crown Corporation.
The Transit Commission is taking its concern to the government.
We're going to do a review. I've spoken with the Victoria Commission. They've obviously brought some issues forward, the governance side of it, for example, so I think it's fair to say that's all going to be considered in this review that we're looking at, and I look forward to the results of that review.
And so do the transit users, but they know this will be no easy fix. Louise Hartland, CTV News, Victoria.